Hello guys, I'm back with my another video. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Arnabi Mitra and I am a power programmer at Infosys. I generally make videos on how to prepare for coding interview or coding rounds. I have recently prepared one short STL C++ STL video series, and also I have shared my power programmer experience, like how I prepare for power programmer exam and how was it. So you can check those videos. And now in this video I will be talking about how some coding tricky coding questions. So if you have basic knowledge of coding, you can watch this video. Maybe you can be a beginner or an intermediate at coding, but you can still watch this video. There are some tricky codes I have collected, and I will be showing how to approach them. So first coding question, that is printing hello world without using a semicolon. So we know that whenever we started coding, our first code was printing hello world, and we used to just use the printf function and print it hello world. And I'm not talking about Python because there we don't need a semicolon, but in C or C++ we need a semicolon. So I will show you how we can print it without using a semicolon. So I'm just starting writing my code. So we know that we have conditional operator if. So in if we can give some condition, and in if there is, we don't need to use any semicolon. So I will simply print here. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry, I've given print. I should give printf. So we have successfully printed hello world without using a semicolon. Now I will explain why what is happening. We know printf is a function and it returns some values. What values? It returns the length it has printed. So you can see hello space world has 11 characters. So it has returned 11. So in if it's calling a function which is returning some value which if is contain taking as true. We didn't give any thing like any thing to do when the condition satisfied, but here I will show you another thing, the printf function. We may not have used this, but it is also one important thing. This printf function returns something. So if I want to print the v here, okay, let me comment out this. Let's see what it returns. See, it has printed hello world because we have called the functions, and it has printed 11 because in the hello world it has 11. So it has printed 11 characters and returned it, and it is printed. Okay, I will show you another way how we can use this. I will use a while loop, and here also I can use printf hello world. So you can see we can use a if or a while, because for this we don't use a semicolon at end, and we can simply print. Okay, so I will go to my next question, that is swap without using a temporary variable. So we know in C++ we have swap function. I'm not talking about this. Let's concentrate in C, and suppose we need to swap to variables for now, and we can't use our temporary variables. For example, let me take A as 10 and B as 5, and I want to swap this value. Means A will be 5 and B will be 10. So how can we achieve that? Okay, I will explain this. This is somewhat a little knowledge of math needed, but just stay with me carefully. I will show you. I will make a as a plus 5. Sorry, a plus b. So now the value of a is 15. But we want a as 5 anyway. We will do that. Now I will make b as a minus b. So value of a is 15. I will subtract value of b, that is 5, from 15, that is 10. So we have successfully made b as 10. Now we need to change the a. How will we do that? I will do this. A equals a minus b again. So value of a is still 15, but we have changed the value of b, that is 10. So e is now 5. So you can see we have changed and we didn't use a temporary variable. We just write only 3 lines and we have successfully changed it. Let's try printing it. Let's print it. I will first print a, then b, and hope it will return 5 comma 10. Let's see. Okay, I didn't add semicolon here, so it's giving error. Yeah, 5 comma 10. So we have successfully changed the values. Now I will move to my third question, that is we need to check if two values are equal or not without using a equal sign. So we can simply use a if function and check if two are equal or not, but here we can't use a equal sign. What will we do now? Suppose I have given a and b. Now for now here I have assigned it. Let's take it as input because we have nothing to do with it. Okay, let me just try to write a function so it will be clear, because I have used equal sign here. So I will just call a function and I will pass a and b, and it will return 1 if they are true, otherwise a false. Okay, int result equals in the function, and in the I will define the function here, int function. Okay, let's made it void. In the function only it will print. I have called the function. Okay, now here we will do, we have int a and int b. Now what to do? So for explaining that, I will explain bitwise XOR. So what is bitwise XOR? So the XOR symbol is something like this we use, and bitwise XOR means we know that XOR functions. I hope we know. So suppose we have two numbers, 1 0 XOR 1 1. So 1 0 is basically 2, binary representation of 2, and 1 1 is binary representation of 1. So what will it do? Let me print it, write it vertically. So what will it do? It will first XOR this 0 with 1 and right here. And another thing, in bitwise XOR or anything in the XOR table, whenever we have same values it will give 0, and if we have different values it will give 1. So it has 0 and 1, so it has different values, it will give 1. Now here 1 and 1 both are same, so it will give 0. So XOR of 2 and 3 is giving us 1. So I guess from here we can take this approach. Suppose instead of 1 1 we would have given 0, it would give a 0. Or suppose we have 1 1 XORing with 1 1, it will be same. So whenever we are XORing the same value with itself, it will give a 0, otherwise it will return any value, any positive value. So, and we know in the if function, if it's returning any positive value other than 0, it will take as positive. So I can simply write one if function. If a is or b giving a positive value, I will print not equal, else I will print they are equal. Okay, so currently we have a as 10 and b as 5, and we have called the function, and it's nothing returning, so let me make it void. So let's just try to run. It's giving not equal because they are not equal. Now let me try changing the value and check. It's giving equal. So we didn't use a equal sign here, and we are getting, and we are like, we can compare this. So it's a very good application of XOR. You can use this. Now I will move to my next question. That is, we have to check if a number is even or odd without using a modulo or a division or a equal operation. So here, like, to check, we can simply try to get the remainder, and if it's dividing with 2, we can say it's a even number, otherwise it's a 0. But here we can't use them, so what to do? This is also an example of bitwise operation, but here we will use bitwise AND. So one thing to notice, for example, 3 is a even number and its binary representation is 1 1. If I write 5, its binary representation is 101. For 7, it's 111. Now let me write some even number. 2 is 10. 4 is 100. 6 is 110. So we can see the last digit of the binary representation of every even number is 0, and 1 for odd number. Now we can do one thing. We can bitwise AND the number with 1. So suppose we have 3, that is 1 1, and we will bitwise AND it with 1. So into if there are like 2 digit, one will be represented like this, and we will do a bitwise and we know if both the number are 1, then only it will give 1, otherwise it will give 0. So it's 0 and 1. So we can see, if last digit is 1, it will return 1, otherwise it will return a 0. For example, if it is 2, it will become 1 0, and it will become 0 0. So if I bitwise AND the number with 1 and it's giving me 1, that means the number is odd, otherwise it's a even number. So here I will simply take a number in the function. I will take only one number. I will bitwise AND it with 1. If the number is true, it will say odd, otherwise even. Okay, I have did some mistake here. Okay, it's saying even because we have passed one even number. Let me pass 9 here and let's check. It's giving us the desired output. So we didn't use any equal or division or modular operation, and still we are getting the desired output. So now I will be going to my last question for this video. That is, I will print the code and we need to predict the output. So let make a as 1 and I will print. Let me give a space. Okay, I will print a plus plus a and a plus plus, and we need to predict the output of this code. Now when you are seeing it, what do you think? You will think that output may be 1, then we are incrementing and it's a pre-increment, so it will be 2, then again 2, and because this is a post increment. Sorry. So let's see what it gives. Oh, it's not giving 122, but it's giving 331. Why is this? So this is a very tricky question and a very popular question also. I will explain the logic behind it. So we know, uh, in the C++ it was compiles, in C or C++ it was compiles the code. So when it's compiling, it's take the things from right to left and put it in a stack. So when it's compiling from right to left, it's saying that there is a post increment operation. So currently the value of a is 1, this 1, so it put its value as 1. You can see it's printing here 1. Now it has incremented its value to 2, so it will go left and it can, here you can see it has implemented its value to 2. So uh, here value is incremented to 2 and it's a prefix operation, so again its value will be incremented and it will become 3. Now when it comes to left, it has already become 3, so it will be 3. So the order it's printing, it's printing 331. So this is a very tricky questions and also depend on the compiler. Now in the C compilers, it compiling from right to left. So the actual answer of this question is, it's depending on the compiler dependent output. Now if there is C compiler, we can see the it happens like this process is follows and it does not print 122 but it prints 331. So here I have covered some questions. Please let me know in the comment section if you like this video. Then I will definitely come with another video and I will collect this kind of tricky coding questions and I will share this with you along with the logic. And other than that, I have one Telegram group where you can connect with me. I also have sharing my LinkedIn ID in the description. You can connect with me there also. And please, if you like this video, like, share and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.